Now, do I remember what I was doing? Do you live in a dry lake? I don't get the reference. Are they known for having chests everywhere? Oh, from earlier. I had NBA Jam for Christmas. Wow. There's like... It does kind of sometimes get to me. Like, there are people who lived entire lives before I was born. Sharp metal everywhere. There's nothing massively sharp on the chest either. Like, it's like an old kind of classical looking treasure chest or a ship's chest, like you might see in this game, that I just store my like bed sheets in and random clothing and stuff. How old are you? I am 26 still. But I don't know what I cut myself on, but I bumped into it and then like a small gash appeared on my leg. Anyway, what am I doing in this game? I need to take out my notebook. How's the retirement planning going? Going forward. Okay, here's my notes. 26 going on 66. I am 26 for another... What date is it today? It is the 9th. I'm 26 for another 2 or 3 weeks, I think. Some point at the end of the month, I'll be 27. I was a 13-year-old when you were born. I had 3 whole years of playing NBA Jam before you even existed. The first games I played were... I think like Half-Life 2 was one of the first games I played. Neverwinter Nights I played, but I think it was already a little bit old when I played it. So, you know, stuff from like the mid-2000s was kind of the first stuff I played. Do you also sometimes not remember how old you are? Very frequently, extremely frequently. I will occasionally get reminded of when my birthday is by my parents, who also have forgotten at least twice in my life when my birthday is. But I also forget, because I don't really celebrate. I'm one of those very sort of boring, irritating people who does not really celebrate my birthday. Haven't seen Peanut in a while. Peanut bounces in and out and still is in the Discord and stuff. Here, my son was born when I was 25. Oh my god, that's terrifying. That's really terrifying. That's genuinely scary. Like, the thought of having a 1-year-old right now is honestly scary as fuck. Like, that scares the fuck out of me. I can barely handle guinea pigs and living my own life. I am not... Oh, God. Like, I don't like children in the first place, so I'm in no danger of that happening. But, like, it was, not gonna lie. I mean, good job getting through it. But, like, I hate children like on a deep level, so I'm in no danger of ever having to deal with this. But the thought of having a children at any age is very terrifying. They'd be alright. I guess no one's ever really ready for kids. Probably not. Show big win. My friend is expecting their second kid and they're my age. Oh my god. Oh my god. My god. Anyway, what were we doing? We need to get to Blood Island. That is the first thing that is written that isn't checked off on this list. Right? Go to Blood Island. There's a gumball machine in the Voodoo House, which costs 5 cents. Oh, thank you for the raid, Stein. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. You know what? It's been a long time. I may as well play the raid ad.
Suck your dad.
Suck your dad.
My name is fucking Mingin.
Mingin. Thank you. Can I get a shout out for Stein, please? Let me go say it like Steen. Steen. Hello, Steen. You have knowledge in design, Dreya, right? Yes, I went to school. I went to design school for a couple of years in what many people would say was a massive waste of time. I had fun, though. I liked design school. Let me go to my sound folder. What ad should I play? You know what? I'll play the ASMR one, which is very, very unpleasant to listen to.
Oh, it's my special. Welcome to Dreya's ASMR. Did you know that you can subscribe to me using Amazon Prime at no extra cost to yourself? That's good. You'll get lots of emotes that you can use anywhere on Twitch, and you won't see any ads on my stream. The best part is, it all comes out of Daddy Bezos' pocket. You can also donate using bits or on my coffee page. You exclamation mark links to see
Take away, I'll have some more. Pass.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. There's an ad. I said no. Time to leave. Imagine actually wanting kids. We are approaching the age, Emma and I, and Emma's a little bit older than me by about 4 years, right? We're approaching the age where people have started asking
This is
us,
fucking minging.
like,
Suck your dad.
oh, you've been together.
My name is fucking minging.
Fucking minging. It's been like a couple of times now recently we've been asked like, oh, you've been together, 8 years or whatever. When, any plans for maybe having some kids? And we both look at them and go, no, absolutely not. No. Like my mum, after a few years of Emma and I being together, maybe 4 or 5, my mum did do the hinting thing of going like, at some point in the future, might be nice to have grandchildren. And Emma and I looked at her and went, you can keep hoping for my brother to get that done then. Because no chance. You can have the guinea pigs and that's it. No, absolutely not. And she went, fine. Anyway, back to the game. Resume. Now, what are we doing? Little Emma, Dreya, and Emma's running around in your skirts. Guinea kids. Tell them to fix the economy. Oh no, they're opting out. My mum is retiring and moving to Spain. My dad's still going to be working, but like less. He's like semi-retiring. Retiring. They're in their mid-50s and they're going to Spain and living there instead. They are opting out of all of that sort of thing. Truly, middle class expat behavior. Tory Irish SMH. Can't get enough of Spain. They do love Spain. They have relatives in Spain. My mum's brother teaches in Spain, and so they have connections there. But they go over there a lot, and now they've bought a house. Imagine being able to retire in 20 years. I know. That's never happening. At some point, people should just respond with really graphic depictions of trying for a kid. Well, I've mentioned this before. I always kind of think that if somebody it's happened occasionally, because I'm, that age when people are occasionally having kids around me. When somebody says that they're trying for a kid, all I can think of is that meme where it's like 2 people wearing t-shirts and it's like, I'm doing big cums, and the other t-shirt says, I'm the one receiving the cums. It's like, I'm doing big unprotected cums in my wife. That's all I hear. And it just makes me squirm a little bit. Better be taking their fucking dogs. They are. They're taking their dogs with them. And, just sort of living over there. So yuck. No. I'm doing big unprotected cums to make a baby. It's a real bad phrase, but it's stuck in my head for a reason. What do we need to do? We need a membership card still. Right, that's the thing. We need a membership card to access the beach in order to get to the something or other. I can't quite remember, but we need a membership card. We need to repair the bridge to the fort. We need treasure and to win a duel. We need to win a duel and a caber toss and get some treasure for these fuckers in here. Not in here, in the barber shop. In here, I don't know what we're doing. And we have some new items. So what can we do? We have a tasty buttery biscuit. We have a hollow reed. We have a reservation slip, which means we can get into the biscuit place. We have a knife, a pie pan, and a biscuit cutter. Surely something will be useful. Surely. Hello, Haribo, welcome. Chat pivot back to wholesome, please. Ape shagging, my brother calls it. That is the worst way to describe raw sex. I mean, even raw sex is bad. We love breeding. Love big unprotected cums. There's not really any great ways to use, the terminology, but ape shagging is pretty fucking bad. Big buttery biscuit. We do have a big buttery biscuit. Well, it's a tasty buttery biscuit. I imagine I'd like American-style biscuits. I've never had one. because where would I get one? But like, you know, might be fun. It's not a Dreya stream without cum discourse. I feel like there's no discourse, really. I think everybody in the chat is fairly pro-cum. But like, you know, it's just describing it is a bit gross, I guess. In here. So, in order to get him on side, we need to show him some treasure. Biscuits and... This is what I was about to say, actually, and I forgot. Biscuits and gravy is an oddly great food. When Americans say biscuits and gravy, don't they mean something that looks a bit like cum, ironically? Like, American gravy is a bit cum-esque, I think. 1 second. Just... Because in my head, America is like a deep golden brown. But like American gravy is like a weird white. Yeah, that looks fucking weird. Look at this. This is American gravy. Biscuits and gravy. It looks like it looks like if you orgasmed with a very disgusting disease. Like real bad. Sausage gravy is that color. This is sausage gravy. There we go. I think we think scones, like the triangular things. Scones are not triangular. Chat is ruined for another day. Guess I'm done eating for the week. It looks like if somehow, before it was released, it curdled. They can be? I've never seen a triangular scone. When I see scone... Oh, this is a triangular scone. I've never seen one look like this. It looks disgusting. It looks like it has raisins and stuff in it, which is awful. This is like a classic scone in my head. There we go. Here's a great German treat. Spritzkuchen. Squirt cake. From the name, has somebody squirted on a cake? No, but it looks like you could. This is a Spritzkuchen. Squirt cake. Soda scones come in triangles. Is this a soda scone? Is this like a scone made with like soda bread or baking soda? Dunno. They're typically Irish. Oh, is it like a soda bread scone? I've never seen this in my life. 1 second. Soda scone. I recognize I'm not playing the game still. I'm sorry. Irish or Scottish soda scones. White bannocks. I have never seen this in my life. Maybe this is more Scottish. Maybe I'd like it. Oh, it's made with soda water. I fucking love soda water, but I hate scones. Would that balance it out? Squirt cake looks like the thing you feed kids in Skyrim. What, the sweet rolls? The sweet rolls. Very tasty. I just love the name squirt cake because it sounds something way nicer. You say scones posh like? I've never heard... In my head, I thought it was the other way around. I thought scones was the posh way. I thought saying scone was like the posh one. But I've never heard anyone say scone here. Everyone says scones. 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 I don't know. Anyway, let's go to game. Go back here. And we'll figure out what we need to do. I might need some hints or help, by the way. Can you do a Scottish accent? No. I've tried, and it's been horrific when I have. There's a mental block in my brain that stops me from doing one. I can't do it at all. I say scone, but people say both here. Scone in Wales? Well, nobody in Wales can be posh, so it must be the lower way down. Scone is the correct way. Start with a Northern Ireland one and take the Ireland out. Yeah, Ireland is... Northern Ireland, the accent, is kind of like a direct mix of Scottish and Irish, which makes sense given the history. Like, they say things like we. Don't be silly, it's scone, not scone. Or scone, not scone. It's like when people type out descriptions of how to say GIF. Also, welcome, Ada. I say GIF. I don't get saying GIF, but, you know, that's... I think the creator says GIF. So, you know, it's whatever you prefer in your life. I can't really do a Northern Irish accent either. Northern Ireland. I'm from Northern Ireland. That's my best one. My dad always used to say that he thought Northern Irish people sounded like ducks. I don't know what that means. I never quite asked. Creators wrong if they say GIF? I'm sure they do. Narn. The creator made a terribly inefficient image format, so fuck him. It is very badly optimized. There's no discussion over here. In Germany, it's clearly GIF with the G. See, again, that is not how you... That does not make it clearer. I guess it's like, you know, giraffe is pronounced with a soft G, but gift is pronounced with a hard G. And hard G... I mean, the first letter of the word GIF, the acronym GIF, stands for graphical. Or graphic, I can't quite remember. But that has a hard G. Yeah, graphics interface format, something along those lines. So it must be a hard G, right? They can say GIF when they die and meet Jod. Ooh, some ducks. Or are they sharks? I think those are sharks. I just saw ducks because I mentioned ducks recently. Right, let's just go quickly through what we have. Pirate literature. A magic wand. A buttery biscuit, a cuddly toy, some scissors, an encyclopedia. Let's read the encyclopedia, because I think this gave me some sort of clue last time, maybe.
I can only make out page 243. A compass is a magnetized bit of metal floating in a solution.
So maybe we need a compass in some way, or this will teach us how to make one with items. Oh, thank you for the another raid. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tiffy. That's very, very kind. Can I get a shout out, please? And it is G's adjacent. Sorry, I've missed the messages, and that's the first one I saw. Give him the old hard G. Maybe it was a misunderstanding and it was meant to be for giraffe images. Language is here to communicate and sound nice, and GIF is horrible. I mean, there's a brand of lemon juice, and I think peanut butter, and maybe cleaning fluid, all called GIF. I think the inventor was a giant troll. Jizz adjacent. The word GIF is jizz adjacent. I mean, I've seen plenty of GIFs where jizz was present. So maybe that's the connection. Double raid. Welcome. Thank you, everybody. We're only two, but we're nice. Thank you. It's very kind. My analytics suffer from me playing bad BuzzFeed style quizzes and old games, so anything's appreciated. They changed the name to Sif. Oh, for the cleaning product. I think I remember that. I've never bought it, so, you know, what's GIF then? GIF, what's JFIF? Is that another file extension that I don't know? It sounds like something that Photoshop would be able to use. Do you want a biscuit, maybe? I want to make you do tongue twisters for a start of stream sometime. I think I can barely speak at the best of times. Honestly, because I'm not used to it. I don't really talk much outside of the stream, so I'm very bad at tongue twisters. I constantly stumble over my words. I've been editing for my YouTube channel. If you don't know, you can type !links and a YouTube channel will come up as one of them. I've been editing me playing Harvester from this stream ages ago, and the amount of times I stumble over my words or fucking... Fuck you, Rosie. The amount of... I need to add that as an alternate one. The amount of times I stumble over my words or repeat something or repeat words or anything like that, it's just awful. I can't stand editing myself. You're fine. I think it's just because you notice more when it's yourself. Everybody does that, right? Since I have all my friends online now, my cats aren't here either. I don't really speak at all most days now. It's me when I was a teenager. I used to go days without speaking to anybody, including my family, right? I used to not speak at any point throughout the day in school, and then came back and would not speak at any point at home, and that would go on for multiple times until I was directly called on to speak, and it was actually kind of nice. I liked it, because why would you? I like being very still and quiet. One of my favourite pastimes is sitting quietly in a chair and not doing anything. It's lovely. Bought fresh bakery bread, and the smell when I open the bag makes me want to come. That is... I may have fostered a bad environment in this chat. I have great conversations with myself. I used to talk to myself quite a bit, actually, when I was very young. I think I had an imaginary friend. I think that's fairly normal, right? Oh, we ripped this off. I thought this might have been something. Oh, and there's this as well. We could interact with the drain pipe, and maybe the mud puddle as well.
It's as thick as gravy.
Hang on, gravy. Gravy and some biscuits. Tasty buttery biscuit.
I want to keep this biscuit. I may get hungry later.
Never mind. What else could we do? What could you use gravy for? Could you put it in the pie pan? Pies have gravy in them. Yes! Okay, I don't know what we're doing, but we have... Oh, are we panning for gold, maybe? Oh, never mind. I thought we were making a pie. Right, the game's too American. They probably think fruit when they think pies. I probably need water running through this. Because that's how you pan for gold, right? You have to, like, rinse it constantly. Maybe. You should play some games soon, or maybe have a new internet. I was thinking of doing some movie nights in my Discord at some point, but I've said that before and then not done it, so take that with a pinch of salt. Because I like the idea of doing movie nights, because I don't watch enough. It would be exclusively for goofy, terrible movies, I think. The game is too American, they probably think fruit, whereas the Irish think mud. It said gravy! I know the mud isn't gravy, but it looked like gravy. And the game said, it looks like gravy, with, an American accent. Right, here's where we need to be. At some point. There's cabers here that we need to win in caber tossing. I don't know how you play caber tossing. I imagine it's just be very, very strong, and we're not. So I'm thinking maybe we need to hollow one of these out. There's also the gun thing, and I don't know how the fuck we're going to deal with that. How are we going to get better at shooting guns? So I think I might be coming down with something as the stream is going on. You'll notice I'm getting slightly more nasally. I think my nose is kind of getting blocked up as I talk. I better not be getting fucking sick again. I just got over being sick, and I've been wearing a mask everywhere. How could I have gotten sick? If it's the fucking guinea pigs passing something on to me. Because apparently they can. I remember when COVID first started, I looked that up. I was like, can guinea pigs get it and pass it on? And apparently, yes, they can give you colds and stuff. And occasionally, if we're sick, they'll start sneezing, which is very adorable, but also very sad. Right, I don't know what to do. I might need a hint for what to do next, if anybody has one. I once pretended to have an imaginary friend because I heard you were meant to have one. That sounds like a sitcom episode. I had, when I was about 6, probably, I had an imaginary friend. I think this shows how imaginative I am. My imaginary friend was called Friend. That was what my imaginary friend was named. Didn't bother giving it a name, just called it Friend. Which is slightly pathetic and sad looking back. Because I don't think I had any. Hello, Tape, welcome. That's sweet. You have a knife, that's a clue. I have a knife. I have a knife. I think Friend is a terrifying name. It does sound like something from Skinamarink or something. Just like, hello, this is Friend. And then a cup falls off a table. Okay, I have a knife. What could I do with a knife? It's a serrated knife. Could I maybe carve the cabers with that? Stab. I could stab some people. It said serrated, like a saw. It's a bread knife or something. Imaginary MILF. Oh, there exists a lot of imaginary MILFs in my mind, don't worry. I no longer talk to them out loud, though. Pile of cabers. Let's try and use a knife on this.
This serrated knife won't work here.
Why? Okay, it's something else. Something else with a knife. My sister had an imaginary grandmother and was devastated when she imaginary died. Jesus. That's horrific. Thankfully for you, I also know all the solutions to this game's puzzles. It's like having a little guide. I apparently said I don't know how to bathe at one point, according to the quotes list. I must have been referring to actual baths, though. In which case, yes, that still holds true. I never really took baths as a kid. We always had showers. We had a bath in my house when I was small, but I never really used it because it's just kind of a faff. Like, it's just kind of, would you rather get in a shower and just be quickly submerged in nice water? Jesus, sorry, there's a knock at my door, I think. I'm going to have to go. Back in a second. Oh, I'm in a skirt.
I didn't become a little bit of a slag. I became a total slag.
I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up.
And I'm back. It was a delivery person for Amazon, not for me though.
It's
looking for a house.
I drink cola!
I have never had. Yippee! I have never had an Amazon delivery driver know where the fuck I am or where anything around here is, despite having postcodes now in Ireland. They do not know where to go or what to do. I have, I'm pretty sure, I ordered another skirt actually, because I only have the one. I ordered another skirt. I'm pretty sure it got stolen. I think they just left it in a ditch somewhere. Because it says delivered, and it wasn't. I make my bath so hot I boil myself. I mean, that's the only way you'd feel clean, right? If you're taking a bath and it isn't boiling hot, aren't you just sort of floating in a lukewarm soup of yourself? Amazon's basically automated, so you should just keep killing them. You didn't get it. I have before, but honestly, I'm just buying a lot less stuff from Amazon since they switched over. Ooh. Oh, it actually chimed. You're supposed to wash before you have a bath? Jesus, that seems like way too much effort. The locals desperate for more skirts. Maybe. Also, how filthy are you? I'm relatively clean, I think. I don't think I would instantly get in and the water would turn brown, but like, you know, it just feels a bit icky whenever I've had a bath. I guess a short blast of shower before a bath makes sense. A bit like getting into a swimming pool, if you're just using it for relaxation. Like how if you go into a swimming pool, you have to go through the shower room first, right? Get a load of Radox salts and boiling water and you feel like a new person. I will occasionally have an incredibly hot shower and then come out and feel like born again. That's pretty nice. That's what you do in the pool, yeah. Well, I haven't been to a swimming pool in forever. I didn't know how to shower as a child. Oh god. That kind of conjures up images of using a tin bath by a fire. I miss a relaxing bath. I've booked into a hotel just for a bath because I only have a shower at home. My bathroom, I've never shown it because that's deranged. I didn't realize how sad that was until I typed it. Mother, how do you shower? Get in the tin bath. Sorry. I only have a stall. My bathroom is so small that it does not have a sink in it. My sink, I have one sink in the house and it is beside the bathroom door in the kitchen, right? My bathroom is so small it could not fit a sink. There is a shower stall, a tiny window, a toilet, and a little shelf for toiletries, and that is it. And it is all within probably about the size. I have seen showers bigger than my bathroom with a shower in it. I think my parents' shower is about half the size of my bathroom. It's that fucking small. When I wash my hands, I step out and then wash my hands just outside the bathroom. Parents would make us share bath water with the family. Oh my god. Did you also have to get in and clean machinery as a Victorian child? Jesus. Sorry, it feels mean to laugh. That's very sad. Baths every night? Oh, I could not. Even if I liked baths, I don't. Every night seems like it would take forever, right? No, let it out. It helps. Okay, here's Kelsey Grammer again. Can I knife him?
And then...
I don't think he'd like that.
Probably not. That's fair. Wait, can I chop up the prop tree?
This serrated knife won't work here.
No, I keep trying to cut trees with it for some reason. That's not really a good thing to do. Up here, maybe? We didn't get any instructions, did we? We needed instructions for up here. It was like, you know, there's a thing. There's a lighting rig that we need to fix. We could probably just puzzle it out. Like this first. Then maybe you? No.
I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
What about this? Oh, it's going to take forever.
I'll need to
Never
read the
mind.
instructions before they'll work.
I bath a shocking amount. I got through like 2 kilos of Epsom salt each week. My God. How expensive is Epsom salt? I was the youngest, so I'd have the last of the bath after my cursed brother. Is this a common thing? I guess when I had that experience and hated it, I didn't really think about it until right now. I guess because we didn't really use baths, we always had a shower. We have just, you know, every house in Ireland has an electric shower just because it's, you know, cheap and easy. Couple of quid a kilo, more expensive if it has other stuff in it. I've never used any of this stuff. The only stuff I've ever put in a bath other than water, I think, is like cheap bubble bath kind of stuff, right? We all had shared baths in the 90s? Wow. This was right at the start of the 90s. I guess if I was a bit older, I probably would have experienced this too, because Ireland was incredibly poor up until like the mid 80s, early 90s. So, you know, I was probably born just after this era, and also didn't have many people in the house. My household had 4 people in it. My parents didn't have many kids, so like it was maybe a bit easier to budget. Bit of fairy liquid, spoil yourself. It does cut through grease. Late 80s into early 90s. Okay, I need to think for a second because I've just been going on tangents constantly. Something to do with a knife. What have we seen in this game that could maybe be helped with a knife? Could we cut the biscuit up?
This serrated knife won't work here.
Why does Guybrush say serrated like someone who has never spoken before? Squeaky clean. It must be something to do with one of these idiots, right? I can't really go many places in this game. Can we go down to the beach again, maybe? I can't remember what was there. There was a waterfall, wasn't there? Should it be serrated? Serrated? Serrated is how I've always said it. Not... What? How does he even say it? Hang on.
This serrated knife won't work here.
Serrated. Serrated. Just seems weirdly truncated. Danger Cove. Go over here for a second, Lady Gaga. I think that's a better pronunciation. I always thought Lady Gaga was a silly name. Can I go up here with the snake anymore? No. Can I go this way? No, I can't go that way. Oof. That was a bit that you did regarding that, right? I'll never tell. Is stream paused or just my dumb computer? I have dropped 80 frames recently, so it looks like there might have been a Twitch hiccup. Like half of the sound there should be? Hang on. It seems like there might have been a hiccup on Twitch. Maybe it's just refreshing. It might work. I don't know. Because it seems all fine on my end. Anyway, whatever. She's named after that Queen song, I think. Yes, she's named after Radio Gaga or whatever. Which again, this is not going to win me any friends, but I think Queen are a little bit overrated. I think they're fine. And there are some Queen songs I really like, but that's not one of them. I feel like they're a little bit of a novelty act. I feel like whenever I listen to Queen, I feel like I'm listening to, you know, like some silly novelty thing. They're a bit goofy. We're back now with just video for a bit. Good. Twitch, again, is having a little bit of a hiccup recently. They're pretty good. Most glorified things are overrated to a certain extent. Yes, and I mean... Probably Bohemian Rhapsody wins the award for most overplayed song, right? Have a nice evening. Have you gotten the membership card yet? No. I don't know how. It must be something to do with this knife, right? Freddie's still one of the greatest voices ever? Yes, I would agree. I think Freddie Mercury has a fantastic voice. But like... Nobody was bisexual openly. It's because if you break through a hostile environment in a capitalist world, you get suddenly lifted by the people who identify with you. Tied one with Steve-O. Steve-O. Is that one of the Jackass boys? I've seen about 4 minutes of Jackass and fucking hated it. Really despised it. So, no, I don't know anything about Steve-O. I don't get that kind of humor. Really don't understand it at all. Membership card is in the same place as the knife. The knife was in here, wasn't it? Didn't we take the knife from this place, the restaurant? Steve-O's lovely. It's horrible, but I think that's the point. I think it is. But there was a lot of that kind of show on in the 2000s. Of just, let's just be laddie and hurt ourselves and annoy people. And I never understood it. It just kind of irritated me. That's why I don't like Borat. I also don't like Borat or anything that fucker does. Probably scared me in some way. We got the thing here. We got the knife in this room. Can we maybe cut up the gross chicken?
No, this chicken is too hard to be damaged by mere metal.
No. Could I have a look at your inventory? Sure. This one. This is my inventory. Have a biscuit. Can I eat the biscuit? No. How do I... Can I eat the biscuit? Use tasty but eat biscuit. Oh, I can just eat a biscuit.
Ugh,
Oh, it's full of
this
worms.
biscuit is full of maggots.
Right.
That's my special ingredient. That's just the right amount of exotic flavor. It's a good thing, too, because I can't keep 'em out of the food around here.
Right. That has flashed me back to something that scared me in media when I was a kid, which is that one scene from The Lost Boys where they hypnotize him into thinking his food is maggots. It really put me off noodles and rice for quite a bit, that scene. Maggots. Right. Maggots and a half-eaten maggoty biscuit. It's like the same thing happened when my dad... I used to love battered sausages. You can probably already see where this is going. I used to love battered sausages. I would say they're probably my favourite food when I was very young. Loved battered sausages. My dad once came out to the car. I was sitting in the car waiting for some takeaway. We were like on a trip somewhere. He came out, handed me the battered sausage and chips that he had just brought for me. I started eating, munching away happily, kicking my legs in the seat, aged about 8 years old, kicking my feet in the chair, eating a battered sausage. And he suddenly went very serious and said, oh, it was so long. One of the chefs accidentally cut off their penis while they were cooking. And they lost it in one of the deep fryers and they couldn't find it as I was taking a bite of the battered sausage. And I felt suddenly so fucking sick. I did not eat a battered sausage for about 4 years after that. I was in my early teens when I ate a battered sausage for the next time. It was my favorite thing. Anyway. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like somebody lost their penis in one of the fryers. See, it's not that hard to have kids. They were all scrabbling around to find it. Anyway, enjoy your battered sausage. Only reason I went to church was to not get locked in a cupboard by my siblings. Fuck me. I do not want... I'm glad I only have one sibling. Although I was that nightmare sibling. I was the nightmare sibling who bullied my brother a lot. I was a fucking horrible person. Up until probably I was about 19 or 20. I was really horrible. Like, just a horrible, troubled bully. Just really bad. I'm shocked my brother still likes me, if I'm honest. Sounds a lot like when a queer superhero villain like yourself would have as a flashback as to why they're a villain. And I discovered that the nuggets at McDonald's are made out of chickens. I was hysterical in the car, crying and flailing like a monster. No. That is very funny. A lot of people don't know that when they're children. They think that... Emma actually said that. Emma said at one point that her parents told her... She asked her parents, like when she was eating some chicken nuggets, she like looked up suddenly and went, Was I? Am I eating chickens? Are these chicken nuggets? And they said, oh no, that's just made in a factory. It's not from the animal. They're just named that because they didn't want to deal with the fallout. And she believed that for a couple of years. We would have been mortal enemies in the schoolyard, apparently. Well, I think it was just at home. I think, looking back, it's pretty clear what happened. I was viciously bullied in school, in primary school when I was very young. Like, viciously, to the point of being hospitalized a couple of times, bullied. And so I probably was just taking it out on my brother. So poor him, basically. Anyway. My siblings feel really bad about it now, at least. They conveniently didn't remember, but I remember. Yeah, definitely. I feel like those things are probably connected. I was just a tantrumy, irritating nightmare. I have a slight, my parents weren't the best parents in the world, but, they weren't the worst either. I have a respect for them because I 100% would have thrown me in a lake various times throughout my life if I had to raise me. Like, 100% I would have kicked me into a lake and just left me there. Hey, what am I meant to do here? I have maggots. That must be something useful. What can I use maggots for? I had an asshole period. Yeah, definitely did. Stuff the chicken? What? Put maggots in the chicken, maybe? But why? Oh, it gives me bones! Is that a fucking membership card?
Yeah.
Even for an adventure game, that is deranged as an answer for a puzzle. Pick it up. Now we have a place to go. Amazing. Me and my mate Oshi, real name Alex, would kick footballs at my brother, 4 years younger than me, while he was riding around in his bike. What a cunt. It's just like an older brother thing, I think. You're just a bit of a prick. Again, just really bad. I've apologized to my brother since, and he's gone like, yeah, you were really bad. And I've gone, I know, I'm so sorry. So, it's fine now, maybe. Are you the older sibling? Yes, my brother is 4 years younger. Roughly. 3.5, 4 years, roughly, I think. Yeah, he was born in 2000. I was 96. So, yeah, just under 4 years. Let's go to the cabana. Yay, we have a membership card. He kind of implied that he wouldn't let me in even with a membership card, to be honest, but fine, let's go. Club card.
Excuse me.
Yes, you filthy little man.
My card.
Joke's on you, I like that shit.
Let me see that. Oh no! In the name of all things clean, you've got a membership.
Yes. And I think I'll just take one of your fluffy clean towels and enjoy a nice relaxing stroll down your beach.
No!
Yes, we're sticking it to the yuppies in the 90s. We used to unplug my brother's controller. That sentence could have gone a different way. And pretend the Mega Drive demo was him playing. I'm really good at this. Me and my cousin pissing ourselves. Oh, that's very sad. Ooh, some bots are happening. Let's hope this isn't a bot raid, because I've had some of them, and they're... Actually, no, they're fine to deal with. Oh no, it's the boys. I just watched 3 bots die. No, from now on I'm calling them boys. It's some boys, they've showed up. Like if you get follow botted, there's various tools you can look up that will just automatically remove any bot followers you have. It's very convenient and nice. I must, and perhaps I'll sunbathe nude, like a German. If you get them to turn on the longest ad option on Twitch. Oh, that might help, actually, yeah. Because then they'd be forced to sit through something, right? Anyway.
I must. And perhaps I'll sunbathe nude.
Sweet mother of pearl, no! Now that I think about it, it is nice out on the far end of the beach. You should go there.
I got 20 that way. Okay, you're fine with me going now?
Oh, cabana boy.
God, we're such a prick. Although he's more of a prick, it's fine.
Put your towel and mop my brow, would you?
Can I have another look at that card of yours?
Don't look too closely.
Actually, the towels are right here. I'll just help myself.
Okay, let's go. I like this music. Steel drums are kind of soothing. Oh, a sunbather. Go fuck with him. Go ruin his day. Hello. Talk to him. Anything else? Oh, Jesus Christ. What now? You're wearing shoes.
With these holes in my shoes, I'll never get across that hot beach.
I complain, but I was exactly the same when I went to Florida. I went to a water park in Florida a few years ago. Fucking hell. How do they deal with that? I walk around barefoot everywhere. I've got thick skin on the bottom of my my feet. Sorry for any of the foot fetishes in chat. But like, my feet are hardy hobbit feet. I felt like I was walking across lava when I went to that water park. They had to like fucking spray water on the paths to make it more bearable. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was boiling. Really nightmarish. Anyway, what can we do here? Just walk fast. Examine hot sand. Was about to come, but you ruined it.
It's burning hot.
What can I do with it?
No.
How can I cool down something? Or he mentioned holes in shoes. How do you fill in holes in shoes? Maybe wooden nickels?
That doesn't take wooden nickels.
Fair enough. Oh, there's towels. There's filthy cum riddled towels. Take towels. Pick up towels. You gotta be vaguer.
Nice fluffy towel.
Use towel on shoes? No, probably on the sand, right? He's about 1/3 of the way through. I don't know. You don't have legs or feet either. I live above a digital line. It is weird if you ever meet, because I have done this. I have met people I know through streaming, and you know, or just online in general, like Grenarius, for instance. I've met Pete and Mikey. And it is weird to see their whole body. It feels a bit uncanny valley. Like if you ever meet me, it will feel a bit weird to see below my neckline. It's just a bit strange. Because you don't think of people as having anything going on outside of the camera frame, really. And it's like, oh, you have like a body and legs. That's strange. I know Silas has at least one knee. It's very strange. And people are different heights than you sort of internalize in your brain, because you can't tell height from this. Like, I'm fairly small. I look the same height as anybody on the internet, in the land of this. Show us your nips, lad. Finster just got banned. I can't be risking that. And he's a guy, and he got banned for showing boobs. He's a guy. I think if I met people IRL from streaming, I'd become meat chunks. It kind of blows your mind a little bit. I imagine Dreya as being like 5'7". Didn't even show boobs. No, I was adjusting his boobs. He showed plastic, I know. He was adjusting fake boobs. I imagine Dreya as being 5'7". I am 176, maybe? 176 centimeters, which is 5'9", I think. Tall king, like 5'10". That is only in comparison to you. Mikey is like a sweet hobbit boy. 5'3". I said, fuck off. You pull it off. I wouldn't mind being smaller. I wouldn't mind being like 5 foot even, to be honest. I don't want to be any taller. I wouldn't mind being smaller. Just doesn't really affect me. Like, I'm not, although I'm in that sweet spot where I'm smaller than most people around me. But I am not small enough to really be made fun of it, for it. Like, nobody ever, like, made fun of me in school, for instance, for being small. I wasn't that small. There were smaller people around me who attracted that attention. I went to secondary school with a guy who could fit in the tiny lockers. He was very small, so he kind of attracted all that attention. I'm taller than a bunch of my friends. 5'3" as well. I'm taller than a bunch of my friends. I thought the stereotype was that Australians were huge. I do know this trend recently, Rosie. I've been seeing this on Twitter, yes. I don't really feel short sub because of that. Hobbit gang. Yeah, everybody here. I don't know everybody's heights here, by the way. 5'3" is good if you're a rogue thief class. I think it's because I played a lot of games as thieves and rogues, and they tend to be small, so I never had any problem with being small. We're the same height. It's like, who determines what my legal gender is? Yes, that was one of the... there was a couple of things. It was like, this woman was being charged as a man for some crime and was going to go to like a male prison or something, and so as protest she went topless somewhere, and then they charged her as a woman for going topless. It was like, make up your fucking mind. I'm slightly above average, which means taller than more than half of all people. I'm below average height for men here, but I'm above average height for women here. So I'm basically average if you take a broad swath of that kind of thing. I'm 5'5", I think. I think I'm completely average for a woman. Emma's quite tall. I'm basically the same height as Emma. I think Emma's like 5'8", maybe. Like, Emma's quite tall. Emma's quite tall for her gender, and I'm quite small, so we even out. We're basically the same height. Means we can wear each other's stuff, I guess, if I wanted to. Emma gives good hugs. I'm in tall bracket for Wales. Anyway, okay, put on towels, by the way. We've been fucking stalling. Towels, hot sand. Can I do a pronoun check? Any is fine.
One hot beat.
Oh my fucking god, really? I'm gonna need to soak them in mud, aren't I? Something like that. Soak them in some sort of liquid in order to stop them burning. I don't know what I am, but I'm thinking I've been kind of toying with maybe like agender. I haven't decided yet though. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Fuck me. Oh Jesus, another knock at my door. Hang on. Another one. Is this the right address this time? Let's see.
Think I will have some more pie.
I really hope Dreya is wearing the skirt and thigh highs. I am. And it's a little awkward, I'll be honest, because I'm not used to it. But he seemed fine. He was cool. That was the same driver from earlier, dropping off the package that had gone undelivered recently, looking quite apologetic. So I forgive him for knocking earlier. It is... Oh, it is the skirt I ordered. There we go. Second skirt. Thank you for becoming a pretty girl. No. Right. There we go. Cool. Let's put that away. You're in for it now. They know your address. They will forget. Imagine you open the door and it's one of those ultra religious and aggressive cunts. Probably put it on. Maybe later. I said this before. Is that sound clip from Harvester? I wish I could have seen your reaction to that section of the game. Up on YouTube right now. Maybe the YouTube episode that just went up of Harvester, I think has that clip in it and me reacting to it. Very, very funny. The game, not me. I'm not that narcissistic. But when I first dyed my hair purple or blue, I think the first time I dyed my hair, I dyed it blue. I went all out during the pandemic. Because, you know, school was out, college was out. I was like, I'm not going to be going outside for the next couple of months. May as well try dyeing my hair. So I shaved the side of my head. I shaved this side of my head. I say I shaved the side of my head. I got my mum to shave the side of my head because I was still living at home at the time. I got my mum to shave the side of my head and dyed my hair blue. Got my mum to help me do that as well. And when I walked outside wearing a little bit of eyeliner and with blue hair, I got a couple of older people looks. You know, like, you know when Gandalf at the start of Fellowship of the Ring trundles his way with his firework cart through the Shire, and there's those two hobbits who go as he passes. A couple of looks like that of people standing, arms crossed in windows, going. So it's not out of the question. Gotta go into the office. Oh God, good luck. It's hell. We need a redo of Return of the Mac. Hobbits throwing shade. But what would they be called? Disgusted hobbits, maybe. Disgusted hobbits. This is not showing me disgusted. These two. Here we go. These two hobbits. Got a couple of looks like this. Once while wearing a Lolita, the fashion, not the book, I had an old man follow me around, looking bewildered but enchanted. Good day to carry a knife. Like a sort of Pied Piper for perverts. Anyway, let's go back to the game. That's great. The worst of both reactions. Right, pick up a towel. We're probably going to need to soak the towel in something. You'll see the game in a second. I'm just tabbing back into it. Pick up towel. Yeah, that's good. So now we have a dry towel. It specifically says dry. Could I have some water, maybe? Like, yes, sir, I do wear big skirts. Not the most controversial thing. I know. Like, it's fine. Ireland is not... It's not as regressive as it used to be, right? Oh, wait, there's ice there, isn't there? I'm dumb. Sorry. Just saw the fucking ice bucket. Ireland is not as regressive as it used to be, but it's still not progressive, really. Wet. I used to wear Lolita ages ago. It really gives you the whole spectrum of reactions. I don't really know what to wear. I'm really not fashion conscious, and I don't really care about fashion in general. But like, I don't know what to wear on the top half of me, basically. Like right now, I'm wearing a skirt and thigh highs and arm warmers and stuff like that, but just like a black t-shirt. I don't know what to wear to complete the outfit. I don't think I have anything. All I have is just kind of plain black tops. I have no fucking idea what fashion is. Like a Pied Piper for perverts. It's been under the thumb of some pretty awful people, but it's still a Western European nation. Yeah, it's like... we were under control of the church for so long, and kind of still are. You should wear a button-up shirt. I do have them. I wear them quite a bit, but I haven't worn them with this. Yeah, that might look okay. Burt Bacharach has died? Now, I'm not 100% sure who Burt Bacharach is, other than very old singer. So, rip, I guess. But yeah, the church basically owned Ireland for a long time, and now doesn't as much. But still it kind of hangs on, you know. Anyway, use the towel. Wet towel on sand. Amazing. Now it's cooking, so get across it quickly. I'm gonna need more, aren't I? Fuck me. Fuck me. I'd love to give you fashion tips. Dreya tips. If you wear a tight top... Fuck me, I'm gonna need so many towels. If you wear a tight top, wear big bottoms. If you wear tight bottoms, slim shirt. Whatever, wear a puffy shirt. Okay. Well, I'm wearing kind of a flared skirt, I would say. I don't know if it's properly flared, but it like... You know, it does the spinny. Wear whatever you want. It does like the spinny if I turn around too quick. So it's like slightly flared. And I'm wearing like a fairly, you know, tight-fitting top. So that works, I guess. Wear fake breasts and a cute top. Go full on Finster. No rules when it comes to style. Yeah, just do whatever. Again, I don't really care about clothes. One of the reasons that everything I own is black is because everything kind of then goes with everything else. It's nice. You don't have to think about this sort of thing. If everything you own is vaguely the same color as everything else and sort of the same fit as everything else, it'll all go with everything. Now, it means you look like a cartoon character, because I open up my drawers and it kind of just looks like I have identical copies of the same clothing. I look like, you know, when a cartoon character opens a wardrobe. Because I had a mastectomy. I wear lots of puffy, loose shirts, sweaters, and tight pants, because my butt is rocking also. This is an incredibly egg conversation. I am subscribed to Egg IRL on Reddit, if that counts. Can I eat your cooking oil?
That is only for the chef.
I could be a chef. Trey has premium egg. Right, I'm going to need all of your towels, please. Give me like 6 towels. Probably only 2 or 3.
Nice fluffy towel.
Another one? Give me 3 of them.
I'll just take one more.
There we go. I'll just take one more. I'm glad Dreya hasn't seen my posts yet. Not that there are any. Use dry towels. Oh, they're all lumped together. Lovely. Soak all of them, please. Just get some sopping wet towels.
They're all wet now.
Lovely, thank you. I wear puffy everything because I'm too self-conscious for anything else. That's very sad. I would say everybody that I have seen, and I'm desperately trying to make this sound not creepy, every person in chat that I have seen a photo of can pull off whatever they like and are very handsome or attractive in whatever way you would prefer. There are general rules of aesthetics, silhouettes or shapes which are drawn to for cultural interactions. Yes. It's good to cater clothes for fitting to your body. I'm cute as fuck, bro. Like, I fucking hate looking at myself, but I like some of my clothes. Anyway, use wet towels. Wet towels with hot sand. Now we can get across, finally. Hurry before they burst into flame. You're gonna need to maybe pick up the pace a little bit. Covering all our faces. Go, go, go. Thank fuck. Right, well now we're stuck forever. So that might be a problem. Ooh, a mug. You are very pasty. You look a bit like me if I'm on a beach. Actually, I'm even paler than that. I am ghost white when I'm on a beach. It's very bad. Clearly Irish or Scottish. I burn. This isn't an exaggeration. I don't have my chops anymore, by the way. No. When I go on a beach, if I go on a beach, and if I have any exposed flesh on a beach, which is not common, but I will burn in about 10 or 15 minutes. Everything's about 10 or 15 minutes. It's pretty bad, and I have never tanned. I don't know if I have the ability to tan. My brother and my dad tan instantly. If they go out, if they could be pale as anything, go out into the sun, and 15 minutes later they are a deep golden brown. It's like Adonis, you know, just completely tanned instantly. Me and my mum, I have my mum's genetics. We're both small, pale, and burn at the drop of a hat. It's really annoying. Your dad is a Chad. Sunbather, can I talk to you? Can I have your mug, maybe? Wow, you're pale. Jesus. Everything I like style-wise is meant for slimmer bodies, fuck that. I like fashion as a self-expression. I think people should wear what they like, but internet inspo can be helpful when not sure what to wear. Since the pandemic, I've been using Pinterest a lot. I will sometimes, when I'm looking for, like, reference material for designs, will add minus Pinterest to Google searches. Little hint for you if you're sick of Pinterest. I'd be really good at coming up with things out of nowhere, but not as much now. Oh, it's so rude. You're pale. You're very pale. I mean, Guybrush is kind of pale too, right? Because Pinterest is a scourge of the internet. There is, if you, like me, that's not the end of the sentence. If you, comma, like me, think that Google Images has gotten so much worse that it's almost unusable, then there is a couple of hints. Add minus Pinterest. I like you, you're alright. If you add minus Pinterest to the end of your search term, it'll take out Pinterest results, which is nice. And also there is a free extension for Firefox and Chrome and other things that adds back in the direct view image button under images. You know, when you click on image and it'll just send you directly to the high-res version, there's a button that can put that back in. That's also very useful, because Google Images kind of sucks now without those. DuckDuckGo also sucks ass. I don't know if there's a good one. I occasionally use Ecosia because I'm that kind of prick. I'm that kind of, like, hippie environmentalist. But that also sucks. That's really bad. Wow, you're pale.
Wow, you're pale.
Look, babe. I
Babe.
haven't been sunbathing for very long, so cut me some slack.
How long have you been out?
Are you going to get, like, a ring of pale on your belly? Thank fuck, I just passed my semester. Congratulations. Boo. Would you like to join my crew? You want to be in my gang?
crew?
Oh, no, babe.
Stuck on me, babe.
I make my living off the hard work and talent of others.
Me too. I play games.
Computer game?
No. I'm a high-powered talent agent. Major stars. We're talking major stars here.
I'm looking for Blood Island. Oh wait, yeah, he's the agent. Oh fuck, I just remembered why we're here. We're the agent. He's the agent of Kelsey Grammer guy, Shakespearean man.
I'm looking for Blood Island. Do you know where it is?
Yes.
Nope.
Yes, you fucking
Never
do.
heard of it.
That's funny. Slappy Cromwell told me you booked all his shows there.
Yeah, fucker.
Cromwell? I should have known. If I booked that guy in a dinghy, there'd be empty seats.
So you do know how to get to Blood Island.
Yeah. They had a really nice room there, too. The Good Soup Plantation Resort Hotel and Casino. It was the place to go before they moved the shipping lanes. I used to book so many gigs there, I had the map tattooed on my back.
Could you roll over then?
All those little yellow sticky notes just kept getting lost.
You mementoed yourself.
Why did you lie and say you didn't
I
know
guess
how to get to
Tumblr
Blood
then.
Island?
Well,
I
the
just
problem
don't
with Pinterest, I'd pause the conversation slightly. The problem with Pinterest isn't its usability as a website, I will say. It's that their SEO is so aggressively efficient that it will overpower any other source on Google Images. As a website, I'm sure it's fine. But it means that, and they are very finicky about actually going to a source image. Very annoying. They just pay Google the most. It's very hard to track down the original sources or like go direct to a high quality image on Pinterest, so it's just better for references. Anyway, go back to game.
Wanna say?
I've never actually used
It's
Pinterest.
your face, babe. There, I said it, babe. I hope you can forgive me. I just gotta be honest.
I kind of
think you were
agree.
the right type for Blood Island. That's not some place I picture your career.
We're not
going
handsome
right
in
now.
this.
Let me get you a booking somewhere that's in your league. I can gig you at this little shoe factory in Hoboken.
It's Blood Island or nothing.
I think Hoboken's a
It's
real
gotta be,
place.
babe, then that's the way it's gotta be. But you're gonna have to find new representation, okay?
Can I see your map to Blood Island?
You can see it when I roll over to tan my back.
When will that be?
Could be a long time, babe.
We're gonna need to
Very,
cover him in olive
very
oil.
Long time.
Now, you're not my type, but I will still cover you in oil if I have to see the map. But I think we're going to need to get the oil to tan him quicker. Like, we're going to need to really rub him down. Yes, in New York. I think there is a bad horror movie called, like, the Hoboken Chicken Massacre or something like that. Something along those lines. That's how I know it. Burn him. Are you sure you won't join my crew?
Are you sure you won't join my crew?
It's in New Jersey.
Don't talk to me about
Isn't
work,
New
babe.
Jersey...
I'm
I know
daddy.
very little about America, but isn't New Jersey just shit New York? it's New York, but like slimier, basically. Let me see the map.
Let me see the map to Blood Island.
You can see it when I roll over to tan my back. But babe, that may be a very long while.
Fair enough. I'm going to need to
Yeah.
oil you up. Gonna need to oil you. Can I take your mug? I might be able to fill the mug with oil and then just douse him and then just sort of rub it in. Don't let them hear you say that. It's basically the same thing. After I dropped out because I'm terrible at academia and it kills my passion for things, we were all told we had to use it when I studied photography, so I just kind of kept it going after that. I also, I'm okay at academia. I'm worse at physical things. Like, I could not do a trade. I'm kind of useless in general, to be honest. It's only next to New York. Isn't there's something in America called the tri-state area. And I think it's New York, New Jersey, and something else. But it used to get referred to in, like, American cartoons sometimes. And I don't know what it is, but I think it's New Jersey and New York
I'm
make
like
a part
getting
of
the
it.
feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up.
Alabama. I think Alabama's a bit further away. New York State has a much wider variety of regions, like Albany, where they call them steam Thames. Tri-state area may as well be a trope. Let's go through here, through the gate. Can I get some coconuts? Can I take your mug? Oh, how isn't this hot? Time to play pokies. See you, Dreya. I hope that means poker and not something else. Had fun. There's some really bourgeois gated communities in New Jersey, I think. I basically only know of Pokemons. Okay. I basically only know of New Jersey through the television program The Sopranos. That is kind of everything I know about it. So I'm assuming that's accurate. Open the gate. Open it. Right. Will this open a shortcut for us now so we don't have to do that shit again? That would be lovely. I need the oil. Pokies in Australia means poker machines? What, like the ones you'd find in sort of a very depressing pub? Okay, back here. Back to the cabana, please. Hello. Am I going to need to do that fucking thing over and over again? I much prefer Pokemon. I have played one Pokemon game and played about 2 rounds of the Pokemon card game because my brother was briefly into it. I guess I preferred the game, like not the card game, the video game. I liked Pokemon Silver or Pokemon Soul Silver. That was fun. That was a fun time. Cooking oil. Let's take more towels then if we're going to need them.
Nice fluffy towel.
Oh god. Oh god. How do you type the thingy over the E? There's so many codes for that thing I don't remember. Like, I don't know how to type anything that's not just listed on the keyboard. Like, I don't know how to type a euro symbol because it's not on the keyboard right now. I have to, like, Google it every time. Cabana boy, can I have your cooking oil?
May I please have some of your oil?
That oil is solely for the use of the fry station technician.
Right, so I'm going to need to get that. I do the same for hashtag for years. Hashtag is now on keyboards. It used to be the pound symbol, right? On my keyboard, it's just under the tilde, which is right next to the enter and above the right shift. I know that's not the same on every keyboard. But yeah, I can now type that whenever I want, which I never do. I don't think I've ever unironically used a hashtag on anything. Like on Twitter, or I might have, but on Twitter, on Facebook, whatever, I think I've only used them ironically. Like as a joke. How do I get to be a chef?
Oh, Cabana Boy. Tell me more about my membership benefits.
The Brimstone
You
Beach
get
Country Club
lube.
in Smorgy is
You
the
get oil.
exclusive resort hideaway for only the most discerning pirates and their families. Here you'll be pampered by a courteous staff. Oh, always eager to meet your every need. Whether it be
I have bad news for you. Is this much later? I used to ironically do the hashtag YOLO swag. Acting in irony is also non-ironic. It's why I use the word yeet quite a lot. To the point where Emma rolls her eyes at me whenever it happens. Because it started out ironically. I used to say that ironically, and then it just sort of became something I said. Don't go down that road. Don't go down the road of starting to say something ironically, because eventually your brain will make the link that we just say that now. Doing things ironically is very stupid. Exactly. You can't ironically shit your pants. I mean, that seems like something they do on Jackass, for instance.
Free valet ship parking included.
Like, I will, if I need to throw like something in the bin, I will tell Emma to yeet that in the bin, please. My God, that's not okay. That's gonna age me fucking hard. That's like me, like in the future, that's gonna be like saying radical or tubular. Like that's gonna date me really badly. It's like when people say rad now. I think that's how most appropriated words spread, probably. It's all kind of the same thing. There's a Swiss-German word for yeet. Joten. Sorry. Right, can I use the mug on this? Just take a little cooking oil.
I don't want to use the mug with that.
No, fantastic. Bodacious. Basically, it's going to make me sound like a sort of young millennial version of Bill and Ted. Yes, very close. Yachten, maybe? Bring back Groovy. This is very embarrassing to say, but I don't know if I ever actually did it, but I considered starting to say groovy when I was a kid. Because I was and still am a huge fan of the Evil Dead movies. I thought it was so cool that he said groovy while with having a chainsaw arm. And I was like, maybe I should say groovy. Sound like a Ninja Turtle from the 80s. Hail to the king. I would have said Evil Dead 3, Army of Darkness was one of my favorite movies of all time when I was a kid. So, you know, I just really, I thought that might be fun. Now, this guy is a chef. Maybe he can teach me, like give me a chef's hat or something. Whoa. Bring back calling people far out cats. There is a song by Steely Dan that I quite like called Any Major Dude Will Tell You. But it is so aggressively dated as a title and a chorus that it's almost hard to listen to. Like, I think it opens with, never seen you looking so sad, my funky one. It's really fucking dated. You tell me that your superfine mind has come undone. Any major dude with half a heart surely will tell you, my friend. Hello, pedant, welcome. Sorry, Agnes reference, you are not primitive screwheads. I fucking love the Dan. I fucking love Steely Dan. Steely Dan are up in terms of one of my favourite bands. From this day on, this is outdated slang chat. Pass it on. I wouldn't mind Groovy coming back. Groovy's fun. I like Groovy. But in an Evil Dead way, not in a fucking Austin Powers way. I feel like people would get mistaken, because I find Austin Powers aggressively annoying. I thought I liked Austin Powers. This is something that happened recently that blasted my nostalgia out of the water. I thought that I liked at least the first Austin Powers. I knew I didn't like the sequels, but I remembered the first Austin Powers being funny. And then I watched the first Austin Powers recently, and I had to turn it off halfway through because I found it so aggravating. I was like, I want to grab through the screen, grab Mike Myers' face and crush it in my fist. I find him so fucking irritating. I was looking for that quote, Steely Dan, oh baby. We're living in a post-groovy society. Can finally talk after the kitten left my lap once he woke up. Finally a music we share, love of Steely Dan. I tried to watch them recently and I found it hard work. Like I said, I think I was already old enough when I saw the sequels that I already disliked them. But the first one I had fond memories of. I remember when I was a kid, I thought that scene where he dances to I Touch Myself and all the fembots blow up, I thought that was the funniest thing I had ever seen in my life. I remember laughing so hard I was coughing when I saw that for the first time. I find him so fucking annoying now, though. I still kind of like that song, I'll be honest. I watched Myers' new series on Netflix and turned it off because it made me want to kill. I've heard that Pentiment or Pentimate, the Penteveret, whatever it's called, is Fembots a 4chan thing. It sounds like it would be, and it kind of is. It's some sexy robots with machine guns in their breasts. Penteveret, there we go. I believe they're referred to in the movie as machine gun jubblies. I still remember. So yeah. Anyway, talk to you, Captain Blondebeard.
Excuse me.
Can you teach me how to look like a chef? Whom were you going to deliver your chicken? Bring back Pentiment. If there was a Pentiment TV show, I'd watch it.
And the first mate of that ship fancies me chicken.
In a gonzo way?
Delivering their chicken soon. Most likely I won't even have time to cook it.
Why is that?
You see, I got me this delivery in 30 days or it's 3 pounds, and I'd be running a bit behind.
What are the pirates of Danger Cove like?
They're a secretive lot, and I can't say I've seen too much of them. They seem to be what one would expect from a bunch of grog-swinging pirates. As filthy and hairy a bunch of swabs as you'd ever hope to meet. But beware of their captain. From what I hear, he's got the disposition of a shark in need of a root canal.
I've never had a root canal. I have heard they're nightmares. Do you have any specials?
Do you have any specials?
We're out of potatoes, but we still have some eyes left.
Oh, I love
No,
potatoes
thanks.
so much. I know it's a trope, but fuck me. Potatoes are probably the best food. I'll let you get back to work. Do you ever like to go outside? I don't know if it's even going to be anything to do with him, how we get this oil.
I'll let you get back to work.
Aye.
Can we go back here? No, we can't. I hate his fucking hop. Oh, hang on. Reservation book. Is this anything?
It's the reservation book for the restaurant.
Huh. That might be useful. Can I take that?
It looks too heavy to carry around.
No. But maybe I could write in it or something. Right, let's leave for a second. Our national cuisine is 30% potatoes and 70% cheese. Our national cuisine is a lot of potatoes in various ways, and then boiled meats. That's kind of our cuisine. Or stew, which combines both of them. Boiled potatoes and boiled meats. I love it. Our national cuisine is deep fried. Yeah, I mean, when I think of Scottish food, I think of, the tropey stuff like haggis. Deep fried Mars bar is depressingly probably the second on the list in my head. Relentless welcome. I went to a potato museum in Bruges and it was honestly a fascinating day out. It kind of sounds fun. Heart attack capital of Europe, baby. Deep fried what? Yes. I think it is a thing that you can just bring whatever you like into the average Scottish chipper and they'll deep fry it, right? That's a thing. You'll just get deep fried whatever. I think deep fried pizza is a thing. Anyway. How will I go? Oh, it might be in here. Maybe I can do something with a costume? Probably not. I don't think it's going to be in this place. Fuck me. Pizza Crunch. There we go. So good. See, I've never had this. Deep fry as a service. And battered. Yes, battered pizza. When I say deep fried, I kind of mean battered. Because they're so synonymous in my head. Like, when I think of something being deep fried, I think of it either being battered or maybe breadcrumbed, like chicken. But, like, in general, battered is better, right? I'm barely awake and I'm in the grumpy sipping coffee phase. I'm glad I never got into coffee, because it does seem like you eventually develop a... What's it called? A necessity for it. Like a reliance on it. Filth, you northern barbarians. I mean, it sounds nice, I'm not gonna lie. I had a deep fried Mars bar once when I was a kid, and I thought it was fucking great. And I don't even really like chocolate. I think I just like batter that much. I think it can make anything good. It's called addiction, there we go. Caffeine is a little addictive, caffeine is rude. See, I said this last time I streamed, but the last time I had coffee, it basically gave me an anxiety attack. Really fucking awful. My dad was addicted to caffeine. And I say addicted. A caffeine addiction is not that bad. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't take long to get off it. My dad, for a while, had 3 separate coffee machines. He had an espresso machine in his home office, and then 2 at work, at different sides of the building that he bought, because he was so obsessed with coffee. He was drinking something like 8 coffees a day, and like 5 of them were espressos. And then he had to go somewhere and didn't have access to coffee for a while, and got really intense headaches and went, I need to stop this. I had a deep fried Mars bar once and it was a revelation, even though I was told they didn't even do it long enough. It's nice. Does it to me too. I had to stop drinking coffee. I used to drink a lot of cups a day. The only caffeine I would ever really drink was, I used to drink a little bit of Monster. I kind of liked Monster, even though it tasted pretty objectively terrible. So that was probably like a very minor addiction. But when I was a teenager, I liked Monster a bit. I think your dad might be a sitcom character. But yeah, now he doesn't drink as much coffee. He's cut down a lot. But yeah, Monster's fun. And Iron Brew is good. I can quit anytime I want. Pours another half-litre Iron Brew. Iron Brew is one of the very few... Because I wouldn't drink Monster again, but I do occasionally drink Iron Brew. Very occasionally. Like a couple of times a year. Because Iron Brew, whatever it is about it, I should hate Iron Brew. It should be disgusting to me. But I think it is magical. I love Iron Brew. Iron Brew... And then soda water and ginger ale. That's kind of the only soft drinks I drink. All of the partner's family flat out deny coffee is addictive. No, it's not addictive. That's just not true. I mean, you can get addicted to anything, really. It forms a link in your brain eventually. Friendship ended with alcohol addiction. Now coffee and gaming, Twitch addictions are my best friends. I don't know if I'm addicted to anything. Am I addicted to anything? I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't go outside, really. I don't drink coffee. I don't really... I've never really done any drugs. I don't think I'm really addicted to anything. My phone, maybe, but that's very sort of twee as an answer. You enjoy drinking ginger ale? I thought that's what old people drink when they got an upset stomach. It is given to people here if they are sick, and I got into it. I love it. Oh, also, I like tonic water. I will drink tonic water just straight. Because I don't like alcohol, I'll just drink tonic water a lot. Addicted to telling us about your kinks. I like ginger ale, yes. I will drink... Basically, I'll go into the mixer section in a supermarket and just buy that and just drink them straight. I think they're lovely. Why am I in here? Because I don't think I need to be in here, to be honest. I think cutting back on caffeine was similarly hard to quitting nicotine. Jesus. I've never smoked, and neither of my parents have ever really smoked. My grandparents smoked, but they've both kind of quit. My grandmother vapes now. My grandmother, as of a few years ago, switched to vaping, and my granddad quit ages ago. So I don't really know anybody that smokes. Well, I do know some people that smoke now through Twitch and stuff. Lots of folk drink ginger beer in the UK. I've never seen ginger beer. I've only seen ginger ale, which is different. I think ginger beer might actually be alcoholic. I sometimes get a fizzy Pellegrino water if I'm feeling frivolous. I buy just like dirt cheap, like 50 cent a litre, whatever it's called, soda water from Tesco. I'll just chug that down like 3 litres a day if I'm allowed. Until it actually made me feel so old. I started getting heartburn because I was drinking too much tonic water and soda water. That's not cool. That's not a cool thing to have to deal with. Beer is just fermented and cloudy normally. Maybe. Anyway, I don't know anything about beer. Pick up towels. Are they wet? Let's wet the towels. Well, we can't go back because we don't have the oil. I might need another very vague hint. Hang on. Let's not for a second. Let's think.
The towels are all wet now.
How would I get this cooking oil? There's a deep fryer and cooking oil. And he said... You need to be a chef. You need to be the fryer, basically, in order to get this oil. How would I maybe describe myself or disguise myself as a fryer? Or maybe trick him into thinking I'm someone else? Something like that. It must be the restaurant. There's only... Where is that biscuit? A half-eaten maggoty biscuit. Maggoty biscuit. Can I deep fry that?
That seems like a waste of a perfectly good biscuit.
Oh, a deep fried biscuit might be fucking amazing. Are you joking? Deep fried anything's kind of nice. I'm sure there's not many things in the world that you couldn't make nicer by deep frying them. It's just that then we'd all die. It's probably why they don't. Like... Can we go in this door? No, that just brings me back here. Right. Go back into the restaurant, please. I love San Pellegrino. I've been to the town it's from. Really nice, but also where Harley Quinn the mask is from. I don't know that. Yellow cake uranium is a bad thing to deep fry. Has anyone tried? Right, blonde beard. Can we get another biscuit?
I don't want any maggot-filled biscuits.
Coward. Ship in a bottle.
I wish
Gotta
that was
rub
a
me the
real
right
ship
way.
I could use to sail to Blood Island.
Me too. You could deep fry bread. I bet that would work. That sounds amazing, to be honest. Battered bread. I mean, there is a place that I've had to stop myself going to for my own health. In my town, they do deep fried chips, like battered chips, and it's so fucking incredible. It's salt and chili chips. So basically, they, deep fry some chips and then pour batter on them, then deep fry them again, and then fry them in like chili and garlic and MSG and stuff. And it is when I eat them, which is not very often anymore, but when I eat them, I can feel myself die. Like, I can feel... You know when they say that if you give a dog a square of chocolate, it takes a couple of days off their life? It feels like that. Like, I can feel myself giving up days of my life whenever I eat one. It's horrific, but my God, are they incredible. They're so unbelievably good. That's the best. But yeah, I like those. Deep fried toasted sandwich. I had recently a toast sandwich, which is different. A toast sandwich is something I genuinely enjoy. I think I tried it ironically at one point, and then, like the word yeet, it has wormed its way into being unironic, so I just make them occasionally. A toast sandwich is, you get 3 slices of white bread, and then you toast one of them, or fry one of them if you want to get fancy, put some salt and pepper on it, and then put it between the 2 untoasted breads, and just have, like... It's a sandwich where a single slice of toast is the filling, and I genuinely really enjoy it. I think it's lovely. It's a quick, delicious snack from the Victorian era when people could not afford food. What could I don't know what I can do to you, to be honest. It must be something in here. Pretty much bread sandwiches. Loaded carne asada fries here are twice the fried fries, loaded with all kinds of good stuff. It sounds nice. Bread on bread on bread, simple as. Too British. Can I examine him?
What can you tell me about Grim Fandango? Anything?
I was half expecting him to fucking open his mouth.
I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but this guy's lousy at marketing.
Sugar sandwich, butter and sugar. My granddad would eat that a lot. I don't think he does anymore, but that can't be good for you. My granddad would... My granddad has described his school lunches to me sometimes when he was younger, and has described rolling sticks of butter, like little skewers of just salted butter, in sugar and then eating them. And that makes me want to die just thinking about that. That's so fucking vile to me. But it's similar to a sugar sandwich, I think. Bread pudding is somehow a thing. I don't even know what that is. Total food snob, so I haven't tried any of fried pizza, fried Mars bar, and fried flip-flop stuff. I think a fried Mars bar is pretty good. Oh, there's a window. Hang on. That anything?
It's the window to the outside.
Yeah? What does that do?
It's too high for me to reach.
Why would I close this? Close window.
Nah.
Do I have a stick that I could use to close it? But why would I want to close it?
The magic wand has no effect on...
I hate that I have a magic wand, because that's so fucking vague as a puzzle piece. Biscuits and more. A hideous portrait. Grog menu. A cuddly toy. Button. Can I pick up the button?
I don't want people always asking me about Grim Fandango.
Fair. I think it might be a little overrated, if I'm honest. I've never really managed to get through it. Podium? Can I look at the podium?
It's the Made podium.
Pick up podium? You're wrong. I might be. Maybe I just haven't given it a fair chance. The window up there. A sign?
It's an old crow's nest, converted into a sign for the chicken shop.
That's very hipster. My skirt and thigh highs have arrived. One of us. Ooh. I'm going full on snob mode and say I beg to differ, doing my best Tory face. Oh, God. Okay, like, again, let's look at this. What in here would make me a chef? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Half-eaten maggoty biscuit. Nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days. Why were they all cockneys? Do you have a reservation slip and encyclopedia? We have a knife. We have some, you know, cooking accoutrement. We have a mug and a biscuit cutter and oh, we have a biscuit cutter. But how would that help? We need like an outfit or something, probably, or just a way to... I don't know, show our credentials as a chef or maybe steal an identity or something. Where is the chef? Do we have to kill him and take his outfit? Like Indiana Jones or something? Because Kiwi actors, but probably also 40k Warhammer. Scotland, the US, deep fried food. Very similar, actually. There's still something in the barber shop, if I remember correctly. Okay. Something in here. Because we still haven't used the knife. Sharp and fuse that biscuit cutter and scale dex. That is a Dark Souls, I think? It's a FromSoft of some sort. I've only played Dark Souls 1 and it was a while ago. We were told to use the knife on something and we didn't, did we? Can I cut you? Can I cut you a bit? Just a little.
I don't think he'd like that.
Fair enough. Cutthroat Bill. Can I cut your throat? It's funny to me and that's what counts. Jar of Combs. A skull painting. The hairstyling book. Ooh, give Bill some head pats. Do you want like a damp towel? I was very sick recently. I had some sort of chest infection and I was quite feverish. And I ended up putting a wet towel on my head and just kind of lying there in bed. Emma found it very hilarious and adorable, which I didn't appreciate. Can I talk to you? I'm not joking. Can I actually pet his head?
Bye.
I should really be interacting with everything in every way. Push him.
You know, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. I think we've bonded.
Give him the fucking Heimlich or something.
How did you do that?
Oh, it was nothing really. Just sudden pressure applied below the sternum to expel a foreign object from the windpipe.
That's amazing. I owe you my life. From now on.
Yes?
From now on, that will be known as the three-wood maneuver.
Cool. Oh, his jawbreaker! I suggested earlier that we could kiss that out of him. But no, he choked on it. It's gonna be like all cold and covered in saliva. I guess pick it up, examine it first in case it gives me a clue.
It's only got a little bit of spit and hair on it.
Oh. I don't like that. Oh, why did you have to fucking render it like that? Eat it. Eat jawbreaker.
Gross. It's got someone else's spit and hair all over it.
Lick it off.
This jawbreaker feels really hard.
Okay, that could be a hint. It's really hard. It's rock hard. It's turgid. It's stiff. I don't know. Did he spit out a marble? Could we clean it? What could we use a hairy jawbreaker for? I feel like that's the name of a WWE star. I forgot you hate spit stuff. It's just when it's cold, like when it's gloopy and cold, and they have a disgusting habit in this series of making it green. It's awful, mucusy. Ugh. Ooh, okay, that is a bit too unvague, Varlod, but yes, I understand the hint. We can maybe... No, how would that work? What, like stick it to Blondebeard and rip out his fucking hair? That seems rude, if that's the answer. That can't be right. Are we gonna stick some... Are we gonna stick a jawbreaker in your beard? If somebody did this to me, I would kill them.
Would you like this jawbreaker?
Oh!
Ouch!
Oh, it's gold tooth.
I loosed me gold tooth.
Gold tooth.
I knew sweets were being bad for me teeth.
Why am I clicking my fingers?
Had a fine
Tooth.
crunch and were a fiesta of flavor. From now on, I'll be sticking to fleshier foodstuffs. Something chewy. Well, there I go again. This old salt's got a craving for something to squish between me teeth.
Okay. Something to squish between his teeth. What's squishy? Maybe the maggoty biscuit.
That seems like a waste of a
Okay.
good biscuit.
We did try to make a mud pie. We tried to, like, put some mud in this pie pan, but then it just went like, no, that didn't have anything. Vile, not you, the jawbreaker. Saw a pigeon pecking at a green spit glove at a bus stop once. It was so gross I had to interrupt it. That is genuinely one of the worst things I've ever read in my life. That is horrible. Pigeons are so adorable, and that's almost ruined them. Right, what else can I put in here? A mug? Maybe fill the mug with mud?
I want to use the mug with that.
Why? It's no worse than the pie pan. Does he say anything here?
Nothing.
He's panning for something. So maybe we have to get maybe the gold tooth is gonna spit out. It's gonna go out the window and down the fucking drain pipe, and we're gonna have to pan for the gold. I think that might be what's gonna happen. But how are we gonna get him to squish his tooth out? What's squishy in our inventory? Is there anything squishy in our inventory? A glove? A glove's kind of squishy. One time in Melbourne, I was hungover in the early hours, leaving the goth club, and a seagull at the tram stop was eating someone's vomit. That seagulls will eat anything. I think pigeons will as well. Maybe a miracle. No.
I don't think he'd like that.
No. Maybe I could magic something?
The magic wand has no effect on that. The magic wand has no effect. The magic wand has no effect on that. The magic wand.
Enjoy that noise. Ventriloquism. Glove. Magic wand. Hollow reed. Can I slap him? Do you want to eat some paste?
I don't think he'd like that.
I think that's a trope, that people would eat paste in American schools. I don't know what paste really is. It's a bit like glue, right? Is it like their equivalent of a glue stick? Like a Pritt stick or something? I just woke up to that magic wand bit. Wonder if the magic wand will work. Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe a darker kind of magic. Voodoo of some sort? There's a voodoo woman. Or a balloon. Some would describe the art of balloons as a dark magic. I know how to make some very basic balloon animals, and that's kind of magic, right? I haven't done it in a long time, but I learned how to make a balloon hat, a balloon sword, and a balloon dog at one point. I can't remember why.
I don't think he'd like that.
Fair enough. Do you want to see the voodoo woman? She's cool.
I want to hang on to this flyer.
No.
There might be a discount.
Oh, Weetabix, that is so fucking horrible. That is the worst thing in the world. Oh. Chicken coop. Do you want a raw chicken? Just a live chicken, just chew it. He said maybe something fleshy. He said, I want a fleshy piece of meat or something like that. I can do exactly 2 balloon shapes, worm and deflated worm. I learned how to make a sword with like a little, wrap around hand guard and stuff like a rapier. That was kind of fun. I used to do that, and then my brother and I had like a little sword fight with it, which was fun. You can do a snake. Right, what am I gonna get? Magic or something meaty. And why are we even doing this? Because, we need to get into the fucking oil cabana boy thing. We need some oil. So how is this going to get us oil? I guess maybe if we get the tooth, we can go like, see, I have a gold tooth. This proves that I'm the chef. I can fry things. I don't know. What did you say you wanted? Hang on.
Excuse me. Did I mention how much I admire your gold tooth?
Aye, you did. It's one heck of a gold tooth, and Blondebeard serves up one heck of a lunchtime value.
Right.
I'll let you get back to work.
Something with the tooth. A really impressive penis and a really unimpressive one. Every penis is impressive in its own way. I don't know. Let's try and... Oh, fuck me, I don't know what to do. Maybe we could... Where am I going to find some meat or some chicken? Because that's the only meat I've seen is there's chickens everywhere, like feral chickens. Am I going to have to kill a chicken with a knife? The game has killed a chicken already. The game has let a chicken die in quicksand. So, down here by the fort there was feral chickens. Could I maybe knife one? Can I knife a chicken?
I don't think she'd like that.
Good. Jesus. So wholesome and untrue. You, feral chicken. I have a clue that's vague enough if you want.
I don't think she'd like that.
Oh, I love these feral chickens so much.
I don't think she'd like that.
A wooden nickel? Oh no, the chicken. Thank you. Could we magic a chicken?
I don't think she'd like that.
Do you want to be magicked? You have to talk to the characters in this game to do stuff. Okay. Let's go talk to people then. Let's go talk to everybody. Talk to everyone. Starting here. Because magic was mentioned. So maybe this is a good place to start. Or maybe you, Murray. Hey, Murray. I kind of like Murray. No, I can't help Murray.
But, I gotta go.
I'd like to build Murray like a sexy robot body or something. I feel like he deserves it. He's been very patient, and he's getting kind of bullied by local children, which I empathise with. Let's build Murray like a sexy robot body, if that opportunity comes up. It can be like Fallout. Alligator tongue, pull it. Wooden nickels. Hang on. Wooden nickels. Gum. Gum. Wooden nickels. Gum. Gum. Sorry. Gum is squishy.
Thanks for your help.
Hang on.
Go.
Hang on. Fuck you. Go away for a second. I need to test this. Wooden nickels. Yes.
Wow, I got a whole pack of gum.
Thank you. Fucking great. Let's go. I may as well talk to you anyway. Let's go get his tooth. Hello. Tell me again how to list this curse. Just remind me for a second, because it's been a while.
Replace the cursed ring with a pure one on
I forgot how reverby she was.
And to get to Blood Island, you need a map, a ship, and a crew.
Map.
Wooden nickel, come. Wooden nickels, come. I wouldn't have put it past you to miss that anyway. I nearly did. I finally defeated LeChuck.
I finally defeated LeChuck and his skeleton pirates.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
But I heard him blow up and everything.
You'd be surprised at how much abuse an evil undead zombie pirate can take.
Fair. How can I finally destroy him for good?
How can I finally destroy him for good?
No one knows. His power seems to grow with every incarnation. You may have dealt with him for now, but this respite can only be temporary at best.
I finally found Big Whoop and was enormously disappointed. Fair enough. Dreya is so afraid to talk to NPCs that literally approaching one worked. Having to talk to people in order to get stuff done, I thought this was supposed to be an escapist hobby. I think that it might honestly be sort of just a natural response for me. I am I mean, I am in therapy for how terrified I am of people. I am fucking terrified of people and interacting with people. So even in video games, I don't like talking to people. Oh no, now it's real. Boo. At least through text, it's fine. I finally found Big Whoop and was disappointed.
I finally found Big Whoop and was enormously disappointed.
Big Whoop is pure evil. You were lucky to escape alive.
It seemed to be an empty box.
I can't remember much about it. Just I was expecting so much more and felt so let down.
Yes, it is the source of much of LeChuck's power.
I'm never going back there again.
I have foreseen otherwise.
Ooh. Oh, please.
To Big Whoop and confront LeChuck
Do not make me do
again.
that fucking looping mini game again. Jesus. I think I don't tell you enough how enormously proud I am of you for streaming and also for Nottingham. Thank you, Grenarius. Grenarius is a very good friend and is a cool person. And also that is about the end of my sincerity for the day. Even in video games, I don't like talking to people. I don't like talking to people, and I also don't like choosing the mean option in video games. I get really weird about both of them. We all love you, etc. See, that's more my speed. What makes you think he'll be back, by the way? Nearly at 400 quotes. Jesus.
Some men can search their entire lives and never discover their reason for being. LeChuck has found his. To perpetually rise from the dead and
there are worse meanings to find. I mean, look.
What he does best.
Everything's fairly meaningless in life.
Hard to stay mad at him.
You know, eventually, every one of us will be dead. And then after that, everyone that's ever known one of us will be dead. And then eventually all of our descendants will be dead if that happens. And then eventually the world will die, the stars will go out, the universe will have a heat death and die, and nothing will exist anymore. We'll be less than dust. We'll be less than atoms. And no matter how famous you are, or how much you've accomplished, no matter how long you live or how many things you've done, you'll be gone and forgotten, and nobody will be able to remember you. So it's all just killing time. So, you know, there's worse things to do than just torment this idiot. I'm sorry about the hint. I'm an optimistic nihilist, so those thoughts will bother me. Same! I find that genuinely, Emma hates when I talk like that. I find that so comforting. I find it so unbelievably comforting when I think about the fact that, like, well, the fact, it's whatever you believe, but like, when I think about the universe being meaningless and everything eventually dying and decaying and no one being around to remember anything, it's so comforting. Oh, it's lovely. It's like you can do what you want. You can do whatever you like. It's great. You can do whatever you like, and you know, live in whatever way you like. It's lovely. Nothing matters. It's the closest thing to a religion I'll ever get. Yeah, nihilism and absurdism, but positive and negative interpretations. Exactly. Anyway, defo helps ground you. None of it matters. Enjoy it. Exactly. It's like, a lot of the time, me and everybody, I'm sure, went a bit Italian there, I'm sure. Sorry, well, Mario's version of Italians. But, you know, it gets in their own head a bit. So it's nice to be like, we're all just nothing. Optimistic nihilism means your actions now have an effect on those around you, and that's important now. My sort of, if I have a philosophy, is nothing matters and we're all going to die. So, and there's probably nothing afterwards either. So, why not just be cool and nice and get through it as best you can and make sure other people are not having a really bad time because of you while you go through it, right? If I have a philosophy, that's vaguely it. Anyway, well, I guess we're done with you, by the way. Let's go. Being nice, but what about my channel elevation? That's optimistic nihilism. I've heard that described as optimistic nihilism before. You're giving me a bad time. Do you remember what you want to do now? Gum to Tooth Boy, steal tooth. It's probably going to go in that fucking pipe and we'll have to pen for it. And then maybe put a tooth in his mouth or in our mouth. Like clean off the tooth a bit, put it in our mouth and go, I'm Blonde Beard. Yeah, I'm here to fry some chicken. And then steal the oil and then tan the boy. Don't clean it, disgusting. Have him washed and brought to my room. No, wait, don't have him washed. I don't even know what that's from. I just quote it all the time. Is this another intro to Grave Robbery is Okay? I think it is. Hey, do you want some gum? Do you want a full pack of gum? I find gum a little bit gross, but also I like when it gets really hard in your mouth. I like when it gets really hard and rubbery and you chew until like your jaw hurts a bit. That's really nice.
Would you like some gum?
Thanks.
Yes, squish. Squish it.
This is really good steak-flavored gum.
Disgusting.
And
It's like that Willy Wonka thing. You said this, I think, for 3 streams in a row. When I see gum, I think that. Do you want even more? Oh, the tooth is in there. We need to pop it. We're going to need to pop that with a knife, maybe?
I'm afraid I might slip and cut him.
Maybe
I'm like
just
getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the
part.
feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up.
Maybe just poke it? Pick up
I don't
bubble.
want gum all over my hands.
Oh, we'll use a glove then.
Is talking Fortnite or drink cola? Yippee!
That's what it means by arriving. Yeah, sorry. Use glove?
The glove won't work with that.
Why? Well, what do you want? We need to poke it. Maybe the magic wand?
The magic wand has no effect on that.
Examine it. Examine the thing.
It's the owner of the shop.
Oh, shut
He's
up.
got a gold tooth.
Please don't become a hedonist. Right. We need the tooth. The biscuit cutter? Please become a hedonist.
This biscuit cutter won't do any good there.
Why? I don't want to touch it with my bare hands. Maybe the scissors?
I'm afraid I might slip and cut him.
Cut him! He hates joy too much. I do. I genuinely... I don't know. I like being a little unhappy, I think. Maybe the skeleton arm? The poker?
I can't use the skeleton.
Ugh. I like being a tiny bit miserable. You can open a channel a la Femboy Fishing, Femboy Philosophy. I'm sure there's a Femboy Philosophy. I'm sure. There's Femboy Fishing, there's Femboy Blacksmithing. Don't ask how I know all this. There's Femboy... I'm sure there's Femboy Philosophy. I'm sure I've seen that on Twitter. The horniest philosophy channel ever. No more white trans philosophers. You missed something else at the voodoo place. Was it the pins? I think there was pins that we forgot to pick up. Femboy blacksmithing? I think there is femboy blacksmithing, yes. There's a genre of YouTube hobbyist plus femboy, which is a cool hobby thing, I guess. I've only really watched femboy fishing. Go to swamp. Back to swamp. Because we had the paper dolls, but I think we may have skimmed over pins, maybe? In the paper dolls? Maybe? Maybe a shark? We could pick up an adorable shark and get him to eat the gum? Adorable little yes, there's a fucking pin. I'm so dumb. Give me the pin, please. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. What?
What a relief.
I am so stupid that it took me a little bit to get that. Are you reading a guide or did you just think of that? I am reading somebody in chat saying that I missed a piece. Put it back. First search it on YouTube when you type in femboy is femboy pegging. Is it just hints? Is it like a guide on how to get started or something? Could be nice. Could be wholesome. Because YouTube, I'm assuming, would crack down on that. Although there is like nude yoga and stuff on YouTube. So their moderation is very unevenly applied. It's femboys hanging up clothes. Anyway, in here, please. Pop his thing. Oh, we need more gum. Okay. Thankfully, it didn't run out. Be a boy, be
More
femme,
gum?
done.
Yeah, it looks like you swallowed the last piece I gave you.
I believed when I was a kid that it would stay in your guts. That it would stay in your little gutty works if you ate gum and ate it. Which is obviously nonsense, now that I'm older and think about it for 5 seconds. Use a pin. Your gut. I think it was Sips when I was a kid referred to like a stomach ache as a pain in your gutty works, and I've used that phrase since. Little gutty works. Anyway, most of the things we believe about the body like that are far off the mark. It's all just random nonsense people made. It's like, oh, that's probably not healthy. We'll just tell children that it does this. Oh, this is gonna go everywhere. Oh no, you poor boy. Oh, that was fine. I imagine.
Why, you little scam.
I thought that would go everywhere. Posted a femboy guide for you.
You've played on old Cap and Blonde Beard.
Okay, let's go. Pick up the gold tooth. You throw out your gold tooth. See how they roll. Sorry. Yes, I knew this. The spiders in the sleep thing was someone's thesis about rumor spreading.
Where do you think you be going in such a hurry?
It was sent through like email chains to see how gullible people were.
Where me missing gold tooth be?
No.
No?
Then what do you call that then?
Oh, that. I thought it was a rock in my shoe. I was gonna take it outside.
Sure you was. Give it back.
Oh, fuck. We're gonna need to toss it, aren't we? We're gonna need to toss it outside, I think. Okay. Gum him up. We can do this. Gum the fucker up. I remember email chains. Spiders, George, an outlier never should have been counted.
Yeah,
that's
like
a reference to something.
Thanks.
That I have heard before. Forward this to 10 people or die. I am too young to have experienced email chains. I'll be honest. Oh, it's a Tumblr joke. I've probably just seen that somewhere then. One of my favorite references. Can we toss it outside? I love his face. Popped me bubble, did ye?
You caught me again.
Right, I'm going to pick up the gold tooth. See how they roll. I just wanted him to repeat that very silly phrase. Gold tooth. Throw out window.
He'd see me throw it.
He's turned the other way. Put it in a biscuit.
This gold tooth won't do any good there.
Put it in something. Put it in the biscuit.
That seems like a waste of a perfect... This gold tooth won't do any good there.
It's gonna be something. To put it in something. Like maybe try and get it in the ship's bottle. Or a mug.
This gold tooth won't do any good there.
Put it in the mug.
This gold tooth won't do any good there.
Get ready to hear this line a little bit.
This gold tooth won't do any good there. This gold tooth won't do any good there. This gold tooth won't... This gold tooth won't do any good. The gum is too hard.
The gum is too hard. Chew the gum.
Tastes like sirloin. The gold tooth is in the gum.
Okay, what does that do? Fuck me. And then... How do we get this out the fucking window? A balloon? Are we going to attach this to a fucking balloon?
I don't think that would help. 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 I don't think that would help.
Oh my god, kill me. Kill me. Right.
I don't think that would help. It's a gold tooth and some gum.
It's a gold tooth and some gum. Oh, don't, please. Oh, please don't. Wait, what? Are we going to need to blow a bubble so that it floats out, or? No, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Oh, Jesus. Okay, don't leave, because it'll reset things. We can chew it.
I don't think that would help.
I don't think this would help. Like, I feel like we should blow it and then pop it so that it flies out the window or something. You're so close. Tooth and gum. We can chew it.
It's a gold tooth and some gum.
We might need to do something else before we chew it. Maybe chew even more gum?
I don't need a new stick.
Okay.
My old one still has some flavor left.
Ugh, disgusting.
I don't want to pin that.
Like, but how would we do that? Like, we'd have to... Maybe... Examine the window.
It's the window to the outside.
Yes. What changes the state of Guybrush? Talking to people, maybe? I don't think I could handle these types of games. I'd have a complete mental breakdown, more so than I already do. I mean, without chat, I'd be fucked, I'm sure. What changes the state of Guybrush? He can't sit or anything, or jump. More literal change. More literal change. What change, like physical? Can I pin myself?
No, I have a very low threshold of pain.
Eat it.
I don't want to poke myself with a pin.
Could I put the pin in my mouth? Can I...
There's nothing in it to drink.
Biscuit cutter. Cut myself.
Nah.
No. Okay. Doesn't want me to. Can I make myself wet? That would not help. What's wrong with you? Could I use the... Oh my god! We're gonna... intake some helium.
Made my voice sound funny.
And then blow it into a balloon. Into a bubble, I mean. Yes. Fell in the drain.
Cool.
Cool. Femboy, Guybrush, impromptu tongue piercing. And then we go out.
Wait 1 second.
I don't have your fucking tooth.
Do you have me gold tooth?
No.
See?
me
Not in
see.
my mouth. I was getting dangerously close to an ahigao.
Darn. I'll have to order a new one.
I wonder where that tooth fell.
It went in the mud, obviously. So pan for gold. Yes! Now we have a tooth. Sorry, my
It's the gold
thighs are
tooth.
sticking to the leather again. Fake leather. Okay, we have a gold tooth. Put in mouth.
I don't need it. I floss regularly as part of a complete dental hygiene regimen.
Use
Ooh,
it.
This gold feels nice in my hand.
I don't like how you said that. Right, now maybe... I'm hoping this will let us impersonate a chef, but honestly, I'm not sure if it will. But it's something. We solved a puzzle. Let's go. What could we use a gold tooth with if this isn't the thing? Well, we'll try it first, and then if it isn't the thing, we can worry about that afterwards. I've also gone quite long. I'm just realizing. Go to the cabana, not the beach. Go to the cabana. At the Copa. I forgot how to speak halfway through that lyric. I have gone long. I don't know if I've ever actually listened to that song in its totality. I think it's just been in movies that I've seen and stuff like that. Right, I have a tooth.
I don't need it. I floss regularly as part of a complete
Can
dental
I
hygiene
take this now?
May I please have some of your oil?
Please,
That
sir.
oil is solely for the use of the fry
Nothing.
station technician.
Yeah, but as you can see, I have a tooth.
My pirate instincts tell me I should keep this to myself. That doesn't need a gold tooth.
Ah, fuck. Right, that hasn't really helped. Maybe more gum? If we stick it into our face with some gum?
That doesn't need a gold tooth.
That hasn't really helped. He just ate some gum. He didn't give us any more gum. Right. Maybe put it in a biscuit.
That seems like a waste of a perfectly good biscuit.
Doesn't really seem like it would help. Can I put it in the... with some paste?
That doesn't need a gold tooth.
Hang on, if we can maybe paste it.
I'm not that hungry.
Eat, like paste it into our mouth?
I can't paste that.
You can. Glue it into your face. What do you think you need a gold tooth for? I thought we could maybe impersonate the chef because of his famous gold tooth. What now, quotes? Dreya Googling wasp sex. Right. From what I remember, wasp sex seemed fairly boring, and as you'd imagine, to be honest, it wasn't anything cool about wasp sex. It wasn't like snails where they fire darts into each other and cool shit like that, where they all have like all the genitals and they all like fire shit into each other. Sounds cool, to be honest. Wasps, I just think, have sex. Ventriloquism book? What do you think you need a gold tooth for? So it's clearly not this. What else could we use a gold tooth for? Paying for something. I mean, we have gold now. That seems pretty useful. Fuck, I don't know. Fuck. What here? Wasp sex is fairly boring, unlike snail sex. I'm sure you wrote it down. Hang on. In my notebook. Treasure! We need to impress a guy with treasure. It is in my notebook. Sorry for shouting. I've decreased my compressor because it was... Emma will be annoyed at this. Emma's voice is so high-pitched sometimes that when my compressor was on, it was cutting off her voice a little bit. So I've lowered it, but it means that when I yell, it is a bit too loud. Fuck me. Emma can go extremely squeaky. I just remember the times you screamed. Right. Do you want to see my gold tooth?
Check this out.
Yes, you do.
Is that real gold?
It is.
I guess you can find treasure.
So, you'll join my crew?
Sure, as long as my partners will join too.
1 out
I'll
of
need
3.
2 more sailors for my crew.
Okay, these 2. So in order to... That's you done, I guess. You need a caber tossing competition and you need a duel. So I guess we'll figure that out next time because we've solved a puzzle. And we'll write more stuff in the journal as well. Let me save this because we have not saved since I logged in, which is very dangerous. New save. This is throw out your gold teeth. See how they roll. Here we go. A reference for someone. When I try and do an Irish accent, it comes out high-pitched and I feel bad, but Emma actually does speak high-pitched. Emma just has a very high-pitched, squeaky voice, which is fun. Just say it's an Emma accent. It's what whenever I try and do an English accent, I either have to do it very high-pitched or very low-pitched. I can't just talk like myself in an English accent. There's some sort of mental block there. I either have to go like full-on squeaky Monty Python voice, or I have to go like, you schlag. Just doesn't work otherwise. Anyway, let me tab out and raid somebody. Thank you for joining, everybody. It was a very fun stream. There was quite a lot of tangents today, which I apologize for, but we did solve some puzzles. I should be live tomorrow. with Emma, actually. Speaking of Emma, it is Thursday today, right? It is. I should be live with Emma tomorrow to play a little bit more Plague Tale Innocence. Is that what it's called? I've played it for hours now. Is it called Plague Tale Innocence? I'm enjoying the game and everything. Very productive on quotes, though. Anyway, let's raid somebody. Who's live? This person's live. I can't remember if I've raided them before. /raid. There we go. But yeah, I had a good time. Thank you for any subs or follows or anything throughout the stream. Always really cool. I have like a soft goal of like, I want to get to like 950 or 1,000 this year in terms of followers. It's probably not going to happen, but you know, it might. Maybe a couple of fun raids might get me there. Thank you, everybody. I mentioned my YouTube earlier. I'm going to type !links. Go there. I have a YouTube channel and a stream archive channel. And I am putting up the Harvester series right now, nice and edited and, you know, cut up and nicely episodic for people. And my stream archive channel is just, you know, being kept up with, you know, stream segments, basically. So go there if you want to watch some stuff. Anyway, bye, everybody. Bye. Thank you for watching. It's been fun. See ya.